I hope you're having a good evening so far. Welcome to our first 30-minute evening meditation on today, Tuesday, April 7th. So if you'd like to begin by taking your seat and determining whether or not you will sit cross-legged in the half lotus or full lotus with the left leg tucked underneath and the right foot, as I say, placed on the calf muscle of the left leg. And if that's uncomfortable or your knee rises off the floor, you can place that foot flat on the floor. Or you can sit in the seiza position, which means the cushion goes underneath and you sit straddled, like as if you were sitting on a bicycle or on a horse or something like that, on your knees. Either way, the knees should be firmly on the floor and the back straight. And the chin slightly tucked. Take a deep breath and relax the shoulders. Let's begin by just gently rotating the neck and head, loosening the neck slightly. Very slow and gentle rotations. And let's go the other way. A little to the side and the other side. Bring the shoulders up to the ears, squeeze, and then drop. And again, shoulders up to the ears, squeezing, drop. And just rotate the shoulders a little bit backwards, circular motion, and the opposite direction. So we will follow the breath counting method for the first 10 minutes of the session. We'll meditate focused on counting the out breath. So breathing in naturally, and then a long exhalation, counting each exhalation until you reach number 10, and then returning to number 1. Keeping the shoulders relaxed at all times, and allowing the belly to drop and the air to move freely from the lower part of the lungs, which has the sensation of being the belly. So you're filling the lungs from the lower part, almost as if your belly is just completely relaxed and a little bit like a potbelly, I guess, just nice and relaxed. No need to support it or hold it in. Don't push it out. Just let it be the way it is and let the breath move naturally in and out from there. The small of the back, or the koshi, is naturally curved. And have just a sensation of strength inside between the koshi, or the small of the back, and the front of the abdomen. As if you're imagining an orange or a circular orb just being held gently by the muscles all around on the inside of the body. It's like a gentle, not a squeeze, but just a gentle holding of that space as you breathe in and breathe out. So as you reach number 10, return to 1. If you lose count, simply start again. And halfway through, you'll hear a clock, like a wooden block making a noise. And then we'll have a short break where we can stretch and rotate our necks and shoulders. And then we'll come back and we'll do the second part of the meditation. So if you follow me, hands in the cosmic mudra, your dominant hand on the bottom, thumbs gently touching, shoulders relaxed, moving the body left and right, coming into the center so that the body is gradually blending left and right, coming to a very straight line, taking a deep breath in and let it go. Keeping the eyes fixed about 3 feet in front. Just gently let the eyes rest. Eyes can be half closed, fully aware and awake. Counting the breaths. Just check your body, make sure you're not tensing your shoulders. If you're holding any tension in your arms, let them go. Sit with strength and presence, breathing full of energy. Stay fully present in the room. Check your spine is straight. Take a moment to just stretch out a little bit wherever you're holding tension in your body, in your shoulders, your neck. Just release that. I find sometimes some just gentle spinal twists are good in between the two sessions, and rotating those shoulders a little bit. Best not to move the legs too much unless you're in quite, if you're quite uncomfortable. And coming back to center, relaxing the shoulders. In this next part of the meditation, we'll be focusing on a positive affirmation. It's good to stay positive in times like these. We're not always aware of it, but our subconscious mind is often interrupting us on a level which we're barely aware of, or barely registering anywhere except in our perhaps anxiety or feeling of tension in the chest or a sense of heaviness. So by consciously breathing in and breathing out and practicing a simple affirmation, we can relieve a lot of that anxiety and bring some more happiness and peace to ourselves. So we'll be practicing the breathing in and making the mind happy and at peace, breathing out and making the mind happy and at peace. So there's two parts. There's the breathing in part and the breathing out part. And then the single part, which is the same, is and making the mind happy and at peace. So let's try it together a little bit and before we go into our silent mode. And we'll be repeating it on our own silently, trying to unify it with the in-breath and with the out-breath. And since you're not actually saying it out loud, you can do it at the correct rhythm so that the first piece ends at the end of the in-breath and the second piece ends at the end of the out-breath. Breathing in and making the mind happy and at peace. Breathing out and making the mind happy and at peace. Breathing in and making the mind happy and at peace. Breathing out and making the mind happy and at peace. Breathing in and making the mind happy and at peace. Breathing out and making the mind happy and at peace. Check if you're holding tension on either side of your body and try to let it go. Keep the eyes fixed 3 feet in front. Just half close the eyes. Be fully aware of the room. When you're ready, you can loosen out, and if you like, you can drop one foot down, moving the body from left to right. Gradually coming back into the center. Rotating the shoulders a little bit. And forward. Interlink your fingers together and just stretching up. Look up to the ceiling. Go to one side. And the other side. And just cactus your arms. Look up. Down. So breathing in and making the mind happy and at peace. Breathing out and making the mind happy and at peace. So ponder on that and make it a sort of meditation that you bring to mind whenever you feel anxious or during these COVID-19 times. You need a little bit of a break, and you'll find that it's quite powerful in its simplicity. It is said that there are 4 gates to mindfulness. The first gate is the breath. The second gate is the mind. The third gate is the body. And the fourth gate is the contents of the mind. So in sitting mindfulness practice, we try to practice in a way which brings all of those elements together so that we perfect the unity of all of those elements in one moment, in one breath, in that present moment that's between the past and the future. the thing we call now, the thing that's always the only thing that we've got, basically. So with that in mind, I wish you a great evening. We have a meditation at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, that's Eastern Standard Time. And we also have a workshop on Saturday, this coming Saturday, at 10 o'clock in the morning, New York time. And I encourage anyone that wants to learn a bit more detail about sitting practice to come to that. It's a 1-hour class. And I cover a little bit of history about mindfulness and some of the techniques. Last week we covered more of the breathing technique. This Saturday we'll be covering more of the positive affirmation side. And I encourage you to bring any questions that you might have about sitting practice to the training on Saturday. So with that, I wish you a great night. Let's bring our hands together. Gasho. Be well.